Welcome back to Conqueror Conversations, the YouTube home for nonprofit changemakers. If you're ready to grow smarter, fund bolder, and lead with confidence, you're in the right place. In our last video, the 5 steps of moves management for grant writers, we walked you through how to turn funders into long-term champions, step by step. But here's the next question. How do those steps actually look in practice? Because the truth is, not every supporter moves the same way. Volunteers, small donors, major givers, and grant makers each require a different rhythm, a different kind of care, and a different approach. If you've ever felt like your stewardship plan was one size fits all, today's video is for you. We're breaking down how to apply moves management by supporter type, so you can deepen relationships strategically and meet every supporter right where they are. Think of moves management as your roadmap, but segmentation, that's your GPS. It helps you tailor every move to the person you're engaging with. Because a $25 donor and a $25,000 donor both matter, but they don't move through the same journey. When you organize your approach by supporter type, your system becomes not just efficient, but human. You know what success looks like for each group, what actions to take, and how to track your progress. That's where data and intentionality meet impact. So let's dive in, starting with the very first group, your volunteers. Volunteers already give their time, that's love in action. But time is just the beginning. Your goal? Inspire their first donation. Start with gratitude. Send a handwritten note or host a small appreciation event. Then make your first ask after a meaningful moment, like right after a volunteer day or during the holidays. Even better, invite them to launch a peer-to-peer fundraiser to amplify their impact. Track engagement, which events they attend, which emails they open, how they interact online. Small moves, big ripple effect, that's how volunteers become invested hearts, not just helping hands. Now, once your volunteers are feeling connected, let's move to the next group, the people fueling your mission with small but mighty gifts, your grassroots donors. Grassroots donors are your movement's heartbeat. They've already given, now it's time to grow that relationship. Your goal: increase their annual donation or inspire a recurring gift. Start with storytelling. Show them how small, consistent gifts create lasting change. Invite them to volunteer, attend events, or join peer-to-peer campaigns. Track who engages, who gives again, and who brings in friends. Consistency builds trust, and trust turns one-time donors into loyal advocates. And when those advocates start giving consistently, it's time to nurture the next level of partners, your mid-level donors. Mid-level donors are your steady partners, consistent, reliable, and deeply invested. Your goal: retain their giving and identify who's ready to level up. Focus on recognition and access, a behind-the-scenes tour, early updates, or a personal thank you video. Make every ask personal, reflect their giving history, and show how their next step builds on it. When mid-level donors feel seen, they often grow into your next major champions. And speaking of champions, let's talk about the ones who make your biggest dreams possible: major donors. Major donors are the backbone of big projects and long-term sustainability. Your goal: secure a specific gift that aligns with their passions. Keep communication close, one-on-one updates, exclusive previews, or leadership notes. Offer recognition that matters, naming opportunities, shout-outs, or features in your reports. Major donors don't just fund missions, they co-create them. Treat them like partners, not transactions. Finally, let's round it out with the group that brings structure, credibility, and capacity to your work, your grantmakers. Grantmakers, the foundations and companies behind your mission, might seem different, but they're people too. Your goal: secure aligned grants and nurture authentic relationships. Organize opportunities by funder focus, geography, and capacity. Submit clear, complete applications. Then, steward the relationship. Send thank yous, share results, and request feedback even when you don't win. Every no teaches you something that makes your next yes stronger. Grantmakers remember organizations that communicate clearly, deliver results, and close the loop. Here's the big takeaway. Moves management isn't just a checklist, it's a mindset. When you customize your approach by supporter type, you're not just managing relationships, you're honoring them. You're building a culture of stewardship that's as strategic as it is heartfelt. So whether you're thanking volunteers, growing grassroots support, nurturing mid-level donors, engaging major partners, or strengthening grantmaker trust, remember, every move matters. Thanks for watching Conqueror Conversations. Don't just let your mission survive, make it thrive. Subscribe for more bold, practical strategies to grow your nonprofit.